If your goal with this next motorcycle purchase is to just really make your in-laws mad at you, let's say they're not even your in-laws yet, let's say you're dating some girl and you're like, man, I want to, and this is a stupid idea, this doesn't make any sense, but if this is your idea, or you're trying to like piss off your mom, bam, I got the bike for you guys. What's up guys, Sean from Srkcycles.com, and we have a 2007, now okay, so this is based off of a 2007 Harley Davidson Softail, completely modified, different frame, different engine. There's very little on this bike, it's actually original, but the tank and the gauges and stuff like that are. This is a front headlight off of a Road King. So it started its life as a 2007 Softail. It ended its life as a special construction airbag. The back end goes up and down with an air system on the side, with a 103 cubic inch SS motor in it. I'm pumped to ride this bike. This thing has a lot of money into it, and it's gonna be a killer deal for you guys. If you wanna see more about this, and more about like the specifics of it, check out the walk run video. Here's a test drive video. Let's go do it. All right, we're on the bike. All right, guys, words of wisdom, Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. That is a good verse. All right, guys. So this bike is awesome and ridiculous all at the same time. And if your goal with this next motorcycle purchase is to just really make your in-laws mad at you, let's say they're not even your in-laws yet, let's say you're dating some girl and you're like, man, I want to, and this is a stupid idea, this doesn't make any sense, but if this is your idea, or you're trying to like piss off your mom, bam, I got the bike for you guys. So not only is it a good riding bike, first of all, it's a pretty, it runs good power, big 113 cubic inch engine, but this really is the type of bike that people look at, and if they don't know you, they're like, oh, that's cool, but if they know you and you're their kid, they're like, this is bad, or something good's not going on down here, you know. But let's get some good facts going on. 113 cubic inch motor. That's what I was told when we bought this bike. That's not been confirmed. I don't even know how I would confirm that. This is a specially constructed bike. So what they did was they bought a bike. It started with a motorcycle, a Harley Davidson. They put a new frame, and they pretty much, I mean, I think the only piece that's Harley Davidson is like the tank and this switch and that gauge, the gauge. The frame and the motor and the transmission and the wheels and everything else is pretty much from a, you know, custom made, which makes it a killer, insane deal for you, for anyone who was gonna buy it. Because these bikes, to build a bike like this, just look it up. I mean, the engine's over 10 grand. You spent 5 grand on the wheels right there. You got 15 grand. Now you have an engine and wheels. You're not gonna get very far with just an engine and wheels. You need a frame or something. So that's why it's always a good deal. Try to find someone, like if you're gonna build like a monster Miata, a V8 Miata, it's expensive to buy, because some guy put, well, no, it's expensive to build, but it's always cheaper to buy. Alright, something wild about this bike that makes it really, really exciting to test drive is, I mean, it's not the fastest bike I've ever ridden. Not even close. It's not even close. It's not even like top 10. So something cool about this bike is when you really get on it, you feel like you're about to fall off the seat. It's a real low, like somehow you gotta hold on and maintain the controls and not fall off the back of the seat. It's a Lapera seat, real smooth, real cool looking, but you just start to float off that thing and there's nothing catching you behind you, which makes it really, really exciting to ride. With everything else going on, you gotta worry about falling off the back of your bike. God bless America. So in terms of like a heavily, very, very, very heavily modified bike, I don't know if I've actually ridden that many heavily modified bikes with custom frames and wheels and everything and all this stuff that actually felt like they ran good, you know? I mean, like, not ran good, but felt like they actually drove well, is what I mean. This is actually a pretty decent driving bike. It hits the corners fine. I mean, it's basic. It really is a Harley Davidson Softail. It's that frame just modified to have airbags on it. So it's a good, comfortable, decent handling riding bike. And then, hey, let's throw a giant motor in it. Make it even better. It's always got good power. And the styling, I don't know. I mean, you know, you had the chopper, and then you got the bagger. I don't know what this style is actually called. I would love for my YouTube subscribers, my YouTube watchers, to jump in there and inform me about what this style is actually called. Although, if anything, it reminds me of what the Spanish guys from the Spanish guys from Sons of Anarchy. I feel like those guys were all riding bikes that kind of resembled stuff like this, with the spoked wheels. And it's a cool looking bike. It gets tons of looks. It's S&S motor, so you're not gonna have any problem getting parts for it. And then most of the rest of it is just Harley Davidson. It is a beautiful day outside, guys. I hope you are all riding right now and watching this video on your cell phones. Better yet, don't watch the video on your cell phones. Alright, so this thing has an air compressor somewhere in here, and then you could rise up the back or drop it down real low. I prefer not to have it real low because I like my back, and I'm not trying to break my tailbone every time I hit a bump. But we did drop it down as low as it could, and it does not rub the tires, so that's pretty cool. The guy who actually traded this in, a real cool guy. He loved the bike a lot, but he actually was having back issues and just couldn't ride any bike. And that's why he sold it to us. He didn't trade it in, he sold it to us. But it runs great. Shift linkage just seems a little bit loose. Something could be adjusted in there. Haha! This thing is fun. Another thing, the cable, the clutch cable, that'll make a man out of you. That reminds me of that song from Milan. We'll make a man out of you. Yeah, that clutch cable will make a man out of you. The first time you grab that, you're like, whoa! It's like you're grabbing one of those one of those forearm grip things. You know, it's tight. But then doing it a couple times, you're like, you're super strong. Everything else is pretty easy. You know, you pull the choke up, bike fires up. Another cool thing about the bike is you got this little start button right there, and sometimes it's kind of hard to push. It's very small, so it's hard to put enough pressure in that little tiny area. But just in case you can't get that, they actually have another push button, another big push button right on the starter. So you get to bypass all that stuff, and bam, press that starter button, boom, fire it up. And you can imagine there's no safeties on that one. So if you're in neutral, if you're in drive or a gear or something like that, and the kickstand's down, it's gonna fire up no matter what. So I always kind of like having that option around. This thing really, it throws you back. This thing moves. It's a fun bike. There's not too many Softails that's gonna give you this same type of feeling, especially the fact that you feel like you're about to fly off the back. All right, guys, if you're looking to tie down your motorcycle, use what we do, use what the pros use, use what the guys from Nitro Circus use. Tank straps. Click on the link below. Tank straps. All right, guys, remember, it's not what you're riding, but where are you going? This bike is currently for sale. It will not last long. Check out the website for prices, and I say that, I don't put the prices right here because sometimes I don't even know the prices at this point, but the website knows the prices. The website always knows. All right, guys, that wraps it up. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where are you going? We'll see you guys later.